Hey everyone, Nick here. It's the next day, and maybe a little piece of advice: don't pet baby deer and rub your eyeballs. Well, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I am actually just now getting out of the house. Some people might call that lazy, but actually my papers were extremely late today. I had about 20 people call me and be real mean to me, and, "Hey, where's my papers at? I didn't get no paper today." Some beautiful houses right here, guys. This is what I want to build on my property. I'll show you. Something just like this right there. Look at that. Oh yeah. Morning. Here's your Sentinel. I said, here's your Sentinel.
Yeah. Well, it's no problem for us, but it sure screws your day up.
It does bad. You have a good day. Chipmunk. Yeah, I told him here's your Sentinel because the newspaper I'm delivering for used to do an evening paper called the Sentinel a long time ago. They'd have one in the morning and one in the evening, and you would have to throw 2 paper routes. You'd have to throw your route twice a day. On alert. Oh, that is the littlest babyest deer I've ever seen by itself.
6.5 hours later.
I went ahead and took the GoPro, showed you guys what I like to do, how I do my paper routes. Give you a little bit of paper route footage since most of my day was going to be throwing newspapers and sleeping. Got to give you something. Said I was going to make videos every day. I don't want to be a liar. I'm not no liar. I had all these plans to get out here and do this and do that. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Thanks to the journal. Let's go out here and see if we can't get some work done. I got to get some work done on this electrical. I can't stand that hole in my yard. So let's go. Alright, so I have removed the little shutter. I have removed this piece of molding, that piece of molding, and I want to show you why I'm replacing this. If you'll notice, look at this. Let me get you all in focus here. Look at how rotten that is. So, yeah. Now we're focusing. See that? Look at up here. Alright, right there. Look at that. Yep. That is why I'm replacing all this. So yeah, it's starting to rain a little bit out here. I don't really want my camera getting wet. Here's the kids playing in the pool. They're finna get out right now too. So we're gonna get the kids out and I'm gonna get this piece of paneling took off this side. Some nails took out, a ladder put up, and get some work done. What do you say?
A few moments later.
Alright, so you'll see I got the piece of siding off right here, and that's the only one I wanted to pull off to begin with. I do have some nails still to pull out, but once I get them nails out I can slap up a new piece of siding and start on my electrical. So I think before I do that, I'm going to pull the Prius up here, back it up here, and pull everything out of the trunk. I've got some really bad winding noises coming on the fan for the hybrid battery. So I'm not sure if something's stuck in the fan or if it's just real dusty or what's going on. So let's get the Prius up here and pull everything out of the trunk and do some work on that while we got a little bit of time. Alright, so we got the Prius backed up here. And of course, every time I start the car, the fan comes on or whatever for the hybrid battery. I immediately heard this noise. So I'm assuming that the fan is in here messing up. So I get in here and I pop the trunk and I get down by the fan and I'm like, well, the noise is not coming from the fan, it's coming from my hatch. And I realize my rear windshield wiper was on and it was over here going. Of course I took the wiper off so that it doesn't tear up my little signage there. So yeah, I'm about an idiot. But regardless, this thing still says that it's to pull over and check the hybrid battery all the time. In fact, it's saying it as we speak, so I'll show you that real fast. Gives me this little triangle on the dash right there. Get you in focus, bam! Then it says, check hybrid system, stop the vehicle in a safe place. Alright, so now that we got that accomplished, I guess I'll go ahead and pull this thing apart anyway, and maybe try to get in there and blow all the dust out of there, because that system is definitely still clogged up 100%. The intake for the fan is on the passenger side right here, and you'll notice that, see if you can get that, how dirty that is. Bam, look at that, pretty clogged up. So if that looks this way, I can just imagine what the fan looks like in there. So alright, well, let's get this thing took apart, cleaned out. Yeah, she's pretty dirty. Look at the dust I'm just pulling out of this thing. Alright, well, I'm going to clean this up. We'll be back. Let's try to blow this out.
20 minutes later.
I don't know. Whoa. This out of the way. Now, if you want to take a quick gander, right here is the hybrid batteries. And if you'll look, they are very, very, very dusty. So I'm gonna get my vacuum in here and try to blow all this out. The fan is working, as you can see. Woo! Well, I'm sure you see how soaking wet I am. I've got the hybrid battery out. I've got it all cleaned, ready to go back in. The fan is still working. It's clean, ready to go back in. I vacuumed everything in here out, underneath the battery, around the battery, so I should be able to put all this back together, and everything's going to work properly for a couple more months. And we'll have to do this all again. So I am going to put this back together. Y'all don't need to watch that. I just wanted to say, don't touch no baby deer and then rub your eye. It's not good. Your eye could swell up like mine did. So with that being said, appreciate you guys watching. And we'll be working on the free mini bike coming up soon. See you later, guys. Peace.
Beep, 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 beep.